Hey, what is up guys? Marone Hardware is here, and today I'm working on a project idea I got from OzTalksHW, more specifically his Ozbox OEM upgrade PC. With a strict budget in mind, he was able to build a very capable and high-performing gaming rig for only $150, which could play an excellent selection of modern AAA titles at 1080p with great frame rates. He provided everything from links to where to find the system and the low-profile GTX 750 Ti to upgrade for his CPU, and I was honestly blown away with how versatile the system was. So I decided to search for the cheapest HP compact PC I could find online, and the best GPU that was compatible with the slim form factor of the 6000 Pro model that I could manage to find. And I believe I've finally, after a month of scavenging through sites like eBay and Amazon, found the perfect setup for any gamer who wants great performance at an unbelievable price point. So with this in mind, I'm happy to give you my personal iteration of the Ozbox. Introducing the Ozbox 2.0 MHz Edition. For the actual PC, I opted for Oz's choice and went with the HP Compact 6000 Pro, which I was able to score from eBay for about $35. With this, it was missing a hard drive, power cord, and any copy of Windows, but I had all these on hand already, so it was an easy fix. The system came with a Pentium dual-core processor clocked at 3.2 GHz, 4GB of DDR3 RAM clocked at 1333 MHz, and a 340-watt power supply. This is a pretty sweet deal for a computer that has components that are still capable of performing well, even in 2017. Mind you, the HP Compact 6000 was released in late 2009. With this, I honestly see no reason why anyone is not able to assemble a powerful yet affordable gaming PC. The main points to focus on, really, is whether or not the CPU and RAM is up to par, and simply slap in any PCI-compatible GPU inside, and boom, you have yourself a gaming rig. Now, before I go on, I will explain that while this may work, just keep in mind that newer hardware like a brand spanking new AMD or Nvidia graphics card inside an older system won't exactly allow the GPU to be optimal 100% of the time. The GPU is limited in this way, based on whether or not the rest of the system is on its level. This is where the idea of system bottlenecks comes from. Because of this, the Pentium dual-core CPU and RAM included need to be upgraded. So I replaced the CPU with an Intel Core 2 Quad Q9550 clocked at 2.8 GHz. Slightly lower clock speed, but 2 additional cores to help spread the CPU load. I also added a 1TB Western Digital hard drive inside, along with 4 extra gigabytes of RAM. This upgraded configuration should do nicely in bringing this beast from beneath the ashes quite nicely. And now for the GPU. This is going to be a budget-oriented system obviously, but with any other type of gaming-oriented build, you normally want to go by the 2/3 rule. What I mean by this is that you typically want a third of your overall budget to be reserved for your graphics card. That's the center of the build and the heart of the gaming performance after all. However, since a third of $35 is about $12, that's not going to work for this special case. So I went for the best option, in my opinion of course, that is available as of right now. Also, I needed to keep in mind that this card needs to be small enough to fit in the compact slim form factor. So what better option was there than MSI's GTX 1050 Ti, the 4GB variant? Honestly, everything about this card is great in my opinion. The low price, the good performance, and not to mention the extremely small size. On this card, we have, as I said before, 4GB of GDDR5, a base clock of 1290 MHz, and a boost clock of 1392 MHz, on par with the currently priced $199 GTX 960 super clocked ACX 2.0. This little card has a memory clock of 7 GHz, and has a TDP of about 75 watts, which doesn't require any power pin connectors to operate. Lastly, the 1050 Ti from MSI has a maximum output resolution of 7680 by 4320 and includes one port each for DisplayPort, HDMI, and DVI Type D connections. With all that said, I must say, I'm not sure I'll find any game that's currently out right now that won't run well at medium to high detail on this card. However, only tests will tell us how well an HP compact PC and the MSI GTX 1050 Ti will do up against some popular titles. These tests will include games like Doom, CSGO, Far Cry Primal, and Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I would have this out for you guys already, but due to recent difficulties that Amazon seems to be having with quick shipments to APO addresses, benchmarks and testings will have to wait for now. I'm very sorry for the delay, but I will get this done as soon as I get the GPU in the mail. With gaming of any kind, there comes a cost. But is a cheap rig built from older parts with a newer, entry-level gaming card worth the insanely low price? This question will be answered at the beginning of April here on the channel, so be sure to check back then. In the meantime, I'll be posting videos about my current personal setup and peripherals, so stay tuned for that as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to subscribe and comment down below on how you think this OEM upgrade will perform. After you did that, be sure to also check out my Facebook page, the link is in the video description. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Marone Hardware is here and have a wonderful day. Peace.